I'm Jennifer Marie Keller. Welcome to my Diary of a Pregnant Artist series. I just finished up my 18th week of pregnancy. This week, my sleep schedule just keeps getting pushed farther and farther back. Usually, I'm pretty productive with painting more mid-morning and afternoon, and then as the day goes on, it kind of tapers off. But now I'm finding that I'm most productive late afternoon or evening, like to late at night. I'm just not sleeping well. I keep getting woken up with back and hip pain from the pregnancy. And so then I'll either let myself sleep in really late then to make up for the sleep that I'm not getting at night, or I'll take long naps in the morning. So like everything's getting pushed back, or I'm painting until like 11 o'clock at night or a little bit later, which is not my usual, but it's working for me right now. My doctor recommended that I might try one of those pregnancy bands or belts that help with the back and hip pain. So I'm gonna look at those and see if that might help me out. This one painting that I'm working on right now, I stand, mostly for all of it, I am standing and on my feet for it. So maybe getting a pregnancy band or belt, I'm not sure exactly what they're called, will help with that and then help me sleep at night better. But I am shocked that I'm feeling this way with the back and hip pain, because my belly is not that big yet, but my doctor says it still like changes the center of gravity and it just increases that curve in your spine that can cause the hip and back pain. And I'm just finding pregnancy to be really hard. And it's weird because I'm so happy to be feeling in pain and really tired and sick. And I'm so happy to be pregnant because I know I'm gonna have a baby soon. But it is hard work, and I don't think I was prepared for how hard it was gonna be. I assumed that it would be hard towards the end of it when your belly's really big, and that would obviously make the effects on your body. But at least for me in my pregnancy, it's been tough through the whole entire pregnancy. It's like the nausea and extreme tiredness was the first trimester, and kind of as one symptom lets up, another one comes in that you're dealing with. And I guess I just wasn't prepared for how strenuous it is on your body, because I think women are just really awesome and really tough and they don't complain about this sort of thing. But it's definitely I'm finding it really strenuous on my body making this little guy. And so for my work, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible on myself. Like for painting, I would normally mix up all my mixtures on my palette for that painting session, fresh mixtures, and I would do it every single day. But now what I'm doing is I'm saving my mixtures at the end of a painting session and putting them in Tupperware. So then I already have those mixtures mixed up that I can use for my next painting session, which mixing up a palette of mixtures, especially if right now I'm in the resolving stage of a painting. So I have a lot of, like a ton of different mixtures. So it takes a lot of time and also concentration doing that. So then if I can just save my mixtures for the next day, if I'm going to be working in generally the same area, it just like takes away that chunk of time and concentration, and then I can just be focusing literally on the painting process. And also at the end of the painting session, I would normally wash my brushes in soap and water at the end of each day. So then the next day for painting, they're perfectly clean and dry and ready to go with all fresh brushes. But that also takes quite a bit of time too. So what I'm doing instead is, if I can get away with it, like if I'll be working in generally the same area, what I'll do is I'll just dip my brushes in linseed oil and wipe them on a paper towel, and then I'll dip the brush again in linseed oil so the linseed oil is really staying on the bristles, and that's how I will clean them. And it doesn't get them perfectly clean, but pretty good. And as long as I'm dipping the brush in the oil at the end and leaving them like that overnight, the paint will dry on the brushes, so then I can use them for my next painting session the next day. And so that's also saving a significant chunk of time. That's just making my workday a lot easier. Before, I was pretty strict in my painting practice, and I think I was quite proud of it too. Like, I like to do everything like very proper. So I would always be standing and work from natural light, everything from life, be mixing up new mixtures every day, using the soap and water to get the brushes perfectly clean at the end of each day. But now I'm finding it is better for my mind and body if I just let go and really simplify things and be really thinking about like what's really the most important use of my time and where I can let go in other areas to make my day easier. So when I'm in the painting studio, I'm as comfortable and it's as enjoyable as possible. And each week I find that if I'm being easy on my body and not really over pushing myself, then I just have a better time and I'm in a better mood. And I think I actually am more productive, like the work that I'm doing is higher quality. I'm Jennifer Marie Keller. Please subscribe to this channel, like and comment on this video because it really does help me out. I put new videos out each Wednesday for my Diary of a Pregnant Artist series, and I put new videos out each Sunday for my Diary of a Painter series.